Hi folks, I've just got back home last night from my trek along the West Highland Way, which I had to call quits at the King Size Hotel. I was wearing these Sportiva Ultra Raptor mid Goretex boots. Now the reason why I took these on the trip, mainly because they're light, they've got Goretex liner, so in theory my feet should be bone dry, the water should have gotten in. Another reason why I wore them is the last couple of years I've had problems with Achilles tendonitis, and these boots have got a low cut boot, like a mid boot. They've also got the soft bit here, so it helps alleviate any problems with your Achilles tendonitis. It's quite soft, so it doesn't put any pressure on it. So that was the main reason for taking these boots. Now, the walk started off well. Day 1 was good, day 2 was showers, but day 3 rained solid, and my feet were got soaked through instantly. And my feet were looking a bit worse for wear end of day 3. My socks are absolutely soaking, not with sweat. I mean, I've done lots of hikes across Scotland in many pairs of different boots, so I know it's not just sweat. I know when the water is getting in, and I was wearing waterproof trousers, so it's not like water was getting in through here. So I've had the same problem in the past with Salomon boots, but they gradually fail. I love the Salomon boots. They're good. They're higher. They seem to fail after about 6 months of constant wear, very slowly. Prior to the West Highland Way, I only walked maybe 180 kilometres in these boots, lots of little short walks. It was mainly dry weather, so I knew we were fine. So what I've done this test before. As I see, I filled the sink with water, and I've stuffed dry newspapers in. The boots are now dry. Obviously, I haven't cleaned since I walked with them. They're bone dry inside, I'll show you that. And what I've done is stuffed the inside with rolled up dry newspapers. Like when you want to dry a wet boot out, just stuff dry newspapers in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to submerge it, like so. Obviously, not so the water was in of here. So there we go. So we just submerge it for a minute or two. Yes, so back to West Highland Way. Yeah, my feet weren't looking too great at times. Boots are soaking through. I'm actually drying my socks out, and the boots are like semi-dried overnight. The next day, the next leg from Tynesdrum to the King's House Hotel, that was quite a wet morning. It rained all morning quite heavily, and in the afternoon it started drying out, but it was still wet. My feet were soaking. And by the time I got to King's House, my feet were looking a bit worse for wear, but they were okay. I went out for a meal at night, and when I walked to the pub, I was like hobbling. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Had bail, and then met a couple of people. I'd met previously on the West Highland Way, had a good chat, a couple of pints. And then when I walked back, I thought, oh, this isn't good. I was hobbling back. Even after a couple of pints, I could still feel it. So I was still quite keen. I thought, yeah, I could do it. Then in the morning I woke up and I thought, this isn't going to be fun. My feet are in bits, and I've walked the West Highland Way before, and I just thought, it's not worth it. Just get the bus home. It's always there enough time. I've enjoyed the walk I've done so far, and that's been it. So yeah, it's been great. So I'm disappointed with these boots. Very disappointed, because they're so good. They're so light, and they're basically for a walk like West Highland Way, perfect. But I'm just disappointed. This Goretex liner seems to fail so quickly. I'll just give it a few minutes. I can't really let go of the boot. It'll just float up to the top. So a little movement there. So yeah, there's no water getting in with my hand as I put my hand in a bit deeper. Okay. No, this is not good. Right, okay, they're coming out. I can actually feel wet water straight away. Put my hand down the bottom there. So I'm going to have a look at them. So let's see. That's just one boot. Let's pull the plug out. soaking down over the top or anything. There's no water in the top. Oh my god, they're just soaking in the bottom. Absolutely. There's actually a pool of water in the bottom there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's probably not enough light. There's actually water just poured out there. So let's have a look. So down the bottom, absolutely soaking. There. So there we go. Yeah. So that's it, folks. That's a real shame because I was very happy with these boots otherwise. But I'm not going to try with other boots, but yeah, that's quite clear to see. Just soaking wet inside. Well, Sportiva. Yeah, great idea, great looking boot. Light. But guys, I don't know what you've done here, I don't know what's happened. But they're absolutely soaking, you'd almost think they forgot to put the Goretex liner in the boot. I just don't believe this. Anyway, that's that, folks.